Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 14 of season 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. In the last episode, Deke finally put together who Fitz and Simmons are in relation to him. They are his grandparents, and that revelation has not been lost on S.H.I.E.L.D. and her crew. I'm not too sure how that's going to come back into play. We found some gravitonium to help us keep the tear at the lighthouse and at least closed for a little bit longer, though there is some bleed, you know, as we saw Deke see like a vision of his mother. And that's what led us down to connecting those dots. You know, we found out that S.H.I.E.L.D. has the remaining gravitonium, has locked that up. She's got Von Strucker's kid, forgot his name already, Werner, here as well under her care because she wants the intel in his mind. She's using her daughter to seduce him in order to get that intel, as we also learned that whatever she's got going on, she's got her own little offshoot, her own, not even offshoot, more like her own version of Hydra, because she was kind of kept out of the boys club, as she put it, and started her own little op here. So yeah, that's where we kind of left off last episode with, well, is her daughter going to play along, or is she going to seek her own mission in the end? We'll see. But let's get ready to hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. Over there, we got the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also can suggest and vote on what movies we react to each month. It's a great way to support the channel, helps do things we do over here. But at the end of the day, really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To at least leave a like. Drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. Huge shout out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here on YouTube. That all sent out of the way. Let's go ahead and hop into episode 14, The Devil's Complex, or just The Devil Complex. Here we go. Whoa, what the hell? Oh, is that another fear vision? Is that the thing from Hive's planet?
No, I want the real thing.
Where the Jemma got lost? The astronaut suit that was there?
Gravitonium needs to be compressed to work with this. I have no idea how to do that. Why did it have to be a fear dimension coming to life? Why couldn't it be dreams?
Speaking of, I'm watching Sandman currently.
An extra day between Saturday and Sunday.
Speak any language. Or honeymoon.
No. Maybe when we're not wanted criminals.
Now, if we had more than one wish, flying wouldn't be bad. Or a pony.
Those are... No! God damn. That thing took quite a few hits. But yeah, just before she got jumped, she was just like flying or a pony, which are two vastly different things. And then a flying pony, which was hilarious.
This arm is just the prototypes. Fitz and I only had so much to work with from the salvaged clingers.
Like something done in my eye.
You have to allow yourself to heal. We'll handle the fighting for now. You've already got an op up and running to find the people who did this to you.
Ooh, just a reflex right there.
Even if it's from yourself, as a family does.
Gravitonium from Deke's gizmo was intensely compressed. So I was hoping that Deke might be able to have some more insight into exactly how it works.
Asking for his help. Oh, he's still in awe about the revelation that he's got.
Okay, well, I don't know much about the stuff inside. I just know that it's saved my ass like 1,000 times.
That's not getting awkward at all.
Anomalies enter the base.
Or worse, out into the world.
Are you okay? By the way, that could not have been easy.
I'm fine. The astronaut isn't even my greatest fear. Goodness knows what else could come crawling out of there.
I wonder what that is then.
Maybe I can find some of Dr. Franklin Hall's original notes.
Hey, please be careful. I just don't want anything to happen to you. Your brains, because they're so smart that if...
Daisy's face. If anything we've learned so far... Oh, Fitz is like... I mean, based on what we've seen so far is everything is going to play out as we have already seen so far.
Oh, hold on. Looks like we got a tracking hit. Our intel was right. Everyone slips up sometimes, even Air Force generals. I'll send him the coordinates now.
Unless that wasn't a slip up and that was bait.
I wasn't aware that the timetable was so strict. I'm not making excuses, but there's no reason to...
Who's she reporting to? So yeah, definitely somebody above her. Oh no, they did fuck up. She has been snagged. She drove right into the carrier. Though the robot's probably still up and kicking, though, because it's not going to be affected by that.
It was good to get one over on Hale and return. I think our military would have better encryption on their phones.
Radio home.
You'd think. Or not. I guess the robot's not going to be an issue at all.
They told me to tell you that they got her. General Hale.
All right, well, wasn't really expecting confetti or anything, but maybe like some kind of acknowledgement.
Or is this an apparition?
I'm pretty good with metalwork.
I guess it runs in my DNA. All right, man, well, I'm no doctor, but that looks like the opposite of what you're supposed to.
Yep. Fuck.
No. I'm the only doctor here.
Shit. Is this Jemma's fear? Framework fits. Leopold. Wow. Oh, fuck. Let's go.
Soundproof walls, low lighting.
Just want to sit down and talk. Let's start with why you've declared war on my people.
It's a tad dramatic. I'm a general in the United States Air Force. You're the leader of a domestic terrorist organization. I'm just trying to bring you to justice.
I missed the part where bring to justice and blow up with beacon bombs are analogous.
I'm simply doing my job.
Yeah, about that.
I can see why people follow you so blindly.
It's called loyalty.
But only to a point. You need more than that for what I'm trying to do.
And what would that be?
Prevent our extinction.
So something then is already in motion.
We have zero records of his actual research. How is that possible?
Are you okay? Have you even slept?
During what possible period of time?
We don't need to carry the weight of the world. We are all here.
What am I missing?
We just lost 2 cameras.
That's 10 levels below us.
Do you think it's another anomaly flare?
We know it can reach beyond its origin point.
Oh God, it's going to be Fitz versus himself now. If there's an evil Fitz afoot.
Run possible simulations to compensate for the uneven distribution. Come on, Fitz, think. You're on the right track.
Oh no, was that Holden? Oh no, why did I think it was him? Or is this Fitz's fear?
No, you can't be here. There's work that needs to be finished. What work? What you are unwilling to do.
Wait, what's going on?
Till we get a better handle on the situation, we're moving you to another floor, out of the line of fire.
And what's my say in all this?
0.
We think you'll be safer on another floor.
Stop treating me like a child, Mack. I'm an agent, same as both of you. If things are getting crazier around here, then you need me more than ever.
Don't move.
What was that?
No, whatever it is that you're planning, I'll stop you. Come on. You couldn't stop me if you wanted to.
God, he's so good. All right, the android he woke up, that he was working on.
We're not finished yet.
Oh my God. This is so good.
But I don't trust you yet.
That feeling is becoming increasingly mutual.
Worried about the difficult calls. I do what's necessary. And yes, sometimes people have to die. But I'm willing to pull the trigger.
Oh, well, obviously, we saw that.
Come with me.
We've played this game before.
Do you really think that hacking my phone was some sort of stealthy exploit I was unaware of? You underestimate me.
Fuck.
What is it, Piper?
We tried to take the sleeping driver out of the car. He's too heavy.
An android?
More like a statue.
Oh, shit. It's what's-his-face.
What is it?
Disguised as one of the... Yep, she knew immediately. He's disguised as one of her robots.
You're working for Hale.
I suggest you listen to what she has to say. She can be persuasive.
And he can detonate that and he'll be perfectly fine. That's so messed up.
Don't beat yourself up. You did what you were told. Give us the contact numbers. I acted too fast on the intel.
Feels like you'd be safer if you just tossed me out of the plane.
We should at least consider it.
What the fuck? I was not expecting that.
It's not an anomaly.
No, it would have disappeared. That thing is real.
How the hell could that have happened?
One of the anomalies put it back together.
The doctor from the framework, Leopold. He's here.
Maybe that's both of their fears.
So much for the superior humanity shtick.
I have simply redefined what that means. But I have gained so much more with this new form, immortality. How's that for a cool origin story?
way to bring that back.
So you're the one holding her leash?
Or Mr. Creel will blow this lovely plane out of the sky. He and I will survive, of course, but I am less confident about your chances.
So he's behind all of it? And what are they protecting the world from? Inhumans again?
Who cares whose fear it is? What matters is stopping him.
What does he want?
So then what is Jemma's?
He said that he wanted to do what I was unable to do.
That wasn't his only operation in the framework. He was also in charge of inhuman experimentation.
And that means he's also after...
Daisy.
I'll find her.
What the hell? There's nothing wrong with you. Okay, Wild Goose. 1, Daisy Johnson, 0.
Wow. Fuck. Another scenario where her powers would have been really useful.
You're standing next to the man responsible for shooting Talbot.
Daisy Johnson shot Talbot. I saw the tape.
That was an android and programmed by him.
He's an android programmed by Leopold Fitz.
That's not what happened.
What's your proof?
You see how little you control?
God, Jesus Christ, this pisses me off. Fuck you.
I come with you, my people get away unharmed.
I can agree to that.
We know this is a trap, though.
Yeah, and it's a really good one, too.
Oh, come on, Agent Johnson. That's not how you address a Hydra Superior.
This is insane.
I'm afraid I didn't have too many painkillers.
Oh no.
Or another anomaly. Where's Fitz? Where's the real Fitz?
Oh, believe me, you're looking up.
Okay, so what is this payback?
Or did he remove her inhibitor?
My work helps people, which is precisely what I'm doing now. By restoring your powers.
Why? Why would he do that?
No, you could, no.
Why would he want that?
You know me, Carl. Whatever lies Hale is selling you.
Look at how he scrambles to save face.
Oh, you're still here. You're not the one calling the shots here. What happened, bro? Hale must have your balls in a vise.
It's his head in a jar.
Oh, she's got the real him tucked away somewhere.
Conversely, this rift could be what destroys the world.
True. Also true. We don't know.
What's needed?
Oh my God, that is in there.
Insert it into the device to shut the rift for good. Stop! What are you doing to her? What needs to be done?
He's trying to save the world by any means necessary.
Nothing can happen to me.
What's that supposed to mean?
You saw me in the lighthouse.
We're actively working to make sure it doesn't come true, but that means you could still die.
Well, then we would have broken the loop.
So kill me. Kill me now.
You just don't want to re-aggravate that injury.
What? What did you just piece together?
Well, her powers are the missing key to manipulating the gravitonium.
Oh!
No, because you what?
Holy shit!
Who are you talking to?
No.
Oh no.
No!
Fitz!
It's not an anomaly. Oh no. Oh fucking no.
He was right here. He was right.
What is happening?
Oh.
We can work all of this out. Just need to let Daisy go.
No, there's no turning back.
Of course there is.
We planned for that too.
Wow.
I wouldn't have done any of this if I didn't believe it was gonna work. There are always risks involved. You know that, Jemma.
Potentially paralyzing Daisy or destroying the world are two massive risks, Fitz.
Let's hope that that doesn't happen.
We know that she'll be fine.
But I have to.
No.
Oh, it's so stringy! Ah! What the fuck? Are those cables or is that her, like, meat?
I'll never forgive you.
I suspect you won't be the only one.
Well, they do eventually, because obviously Deke remembers them, well, doesn't remember them.
You need to compress the gravitonium down as much as possible. Carefully guide it over and insert it into the sphere.
It's working so far. If something happens to that ball, will the rift reopen or is it just closed? Like if you removed the ball, is the rift gone?
Been hearing him for a while now, since we left the framework.
Really?
Only just started seeing him.
Oh.
It's your injury acting up. You used to see me too when I wasn't there.
That's true.
Then what was he?
His darkness. You were the angel, he was the devil.
They can come to forgive you if you just explain.
I don't deserve forgiveness, Jemma. Do you know what the worst part about all of this is? I still believe that it was the right thing to do.
I mean, if we had a conversation about this could have gone a very different way, maybe. But he is right, but...
Confusing gray area, but if we are going to change the timeline, we have to do things differently, make harder choices.
I really don't know where we go from here.
They are fucking cursed, man. Hell, even their offspring winds up murdered, dead, and cast out and living in a hellscape.
I guess I don't have to ask how you're doing.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. You're a victim in all of this too. I don't really know how to process it.
Well, I do still need you to bone.
You haven't lost him.
Yeah, he knows.
You know him better than he even knows himself. And he's stubborn. That's why you let him win arguments sometimes, right? And he's always got the weight of the world on his shoulders. That's why he needs you there to help lighten the load. Prosciutto and mozzarella sandwiches that no one can make right except you. Because my mom used to tell me about her parents all the time. She always spoke about her dad with so much love and admiration on her face. Said that he was the best man she ever knew. So I know that you can help, Fitz. The steps you take don't need to be big.
They just need to take you in the right direction. You're a grandson.
I mean, was that from the response from all the overload, or was that pregnancy signs? Oh, what the fuck is this?
Apologies for the delay.
Still empty-handed. Always said prior to failure. There's a tradition within the Confederacy. If one faces failure...
Oh my god.
If your resolve is as strong as you claim, you'll have no need of it.
Well, I guess I guessed another thing somewhat correctly.
Hail Hydra.
What the fuck? So when I was talking about God, I kind of wonder if there's going to be any mental consequences from the framework. You bet your ass that we just saw some. That was so well done, especially with the framing of this rift, of these apparitions. And also keying us into at least one in this episode with the astronaut. And then he shows up, and it's just the perfect cover and diversion to not address what it really is. Ever since this part of him got awoken within the framework, he's never been able to shake it. And I was wondering how in the opening and the previously on, when we cut to that whole thing, that conversation between him and Hunter about his dark side, about how we all kind of have one, and then cut to that, I was like, oh God, how's that going to come back up? And then I was like, oh shit, it's going to manifest. That's going to be his fear, that is him, that he's going to become that. Or that's Jemma's fear, that he will become that. Thus he is manifested here. But it's more than that. He's a fractured soul. He's literally experiencing like a form of schizophrenia here. Oh God, he said he's been hearing his voice ever since he left the framework, which, I mean, it's his voice. And it's something that he lived that experience, so that makes sense. Now, but then he's like, this is the first time I've started to see him. And as we know, and they keep bringing it up the past couple of episodes, is how much he's not sleeping or resting at all trying to figure out these problems, this solve. And because of that, it probably weakened him enough to start seeing. And it probably pushed him over that ledge. Like, had he been taking care of himself a little bit more, he may have been able to maybe not hit this point, but he's the one that staged all of this. He's got like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing going on now, but he staged all of this. He programmed the robots not to hurt anybody, but to make sure that he's able to do what he needs to do. He needs Daisy's powers. We know Daisy doesn't want to have her powers because she thinks that's going to bring the end of the world, because that's what we've been told up until this point. But he's like, it very well could be the thing that saves the day. We need him right now, otherwise this rift is going to get out of control and we got nothing we can do about it. So we got to do something. So rather than have the conversation and the chance that Daisy could say no, he took the choice away completely and put saving the world above everything else. Doing what needs to be done, making the hard choices, damaging his relationships with everybody in the wake of all of that. But desperate times, desperate measures. I understand it, but it's fucking disgusting all at the same time. But God, it's so well written around all of this, man. The way they set all of this up. The future is happening, man. Daisy's getting her powers back. You know, as much as, you know, Yo-Yo is like trying to get Mack to see, you know, we think we're still on the path of changing everything, but right now we're just continuing to play into it, you know. And if this is any indicator, if there's any unstable gravitonium wherever Hale's got it stored up, that could be what kills the planet, or at least Daisy probably is trying, if she goes in there, to stabilize it. And then, you know, maybe she fails and that's what blows up the planet. I don't think it's Daisy herself going in there intently to do that. So what is Hale getting herself in over? She's reporting to what seems to be the Kree. They've handed her the black goo of rage death, you know, for when, you know, if you dishonor, if you fail or whatever, go down in a blaze of glory. I don't know, dude. That was insane. This was such an emotional, heartbreaking episode, especially. And Iain, again, he's so fucking good, especially playing opposite himself in this. They did that and shot that so well. And I don't know. I love seeing the light, the switch flip for him. You know, I love seeing him play off of that and then go into that mode, and the way that he was talking to Daisy, the way that even in conversation, even once he woke up from the dream, he would kind of turn it on. Like when he was in prison talking to Jemma, it was just like, you know what? I still feel like it was the right thing to do. That's the sad thing. And she doesn't know what to do with this, how to deal with all this. They just got married and now this is happening again. But I love that Deke told them their future. Now that he's put this together, you know, he needed to comfort her in some way, shape, or form. And it's like, hey, it may look like things are out of control at the moment, things are unhinged, you know, that there's no hope at the end of the tunnel or light at the end of the tunnel or whatever, but I'm proof of that. I've seen it myself. And the way that story played out and the way the revelation in her eyes started to grow and grow and grow, the more he described what he heard of his grandparents, because he never got to meet them, and showing that his mom had fond memories, no matter how things played out, of both of them, and more importantly, of Fitz. You know, that's what's most important here, is that, you know, in the end, like, no matter what he's done here, what carries on and what's remembered is all of the good things. You know, that she sings the praises of her father. She's proud of her father. Oh my God, that was so good. And then the pain on Daisy's face as she's getting her powers back. It's just, all of it's so fucked up. And then Coulson, you know, we all fell for Hale's trap, but now Coulson's with her, and she's trying to get him on her side, and everybody's still, God, the fact that they're like, oh, well, you can't prove there was an LMD, and yeah, oh my fuck, it's so frustrating, especially with fucking fuckface there in his robot body being like, oh, sorry, Coulson, you, God, that bitch. And he's like, how's that for a cool origin story, bro? Fucking bringing that shit back. Like, oh my God, it's so frustrating. But it's so well written. All of this was so well fucking written, man. Let me head over to Patreon and see if we got any questions or fun facts left by anybody. So far, no, we didn't get anything for this episode. So remember, guys, if you are a patron or anything like that, keep an eye out for the posts. I gotta be a little more better about getting them out in a little bit of giving you guys a little more of a runway, because I posted this one like 8 hours ago, and here I am recording. But so I don't know what the appropriate amount of time is for that, but if you got questions and you're a Patreon, drop them on the post. Keep an eye out for those. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and pass it off to you guys. What did you think of the episode? How do you feel about all of this that transpired? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out First, Angela Burr and Lily Chan's son, thank you guys so much for becoming saviors over on the channel and sponsoring some of our lovely little rescues here at the office. Thank you guys so much for that. And also, as always, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Eric Official, Armando Rosas, Ash, Casey Wood, Chris, Clara V, Codename Witch, Demasius, David Furstenberg, Durla, Gregory Toner, It's Mushi, Jade, Jake Cantrell, Carmen Willman, Liam Harrell, Lily Chan's son, Lindley Bullock, Mandy Sherritt, Muggy Holes, Nicodemus, Nikki G, Niall, Ollie Hodges, Philly J, Robert Anguiano, Ross Lingard, Russell Crockett, Shelio, Your Korskov, and your boy G-Man. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's just for you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.